All right, my friends, Facebook update. We've got a new campaign type. I was not expecting this that soon, but basically Advantage Plus shopping campaigns has completely disappeared. And CBOs, the way we used to know them, have also completely disappeared forever. And so I don't want to be dramatic, but this is already in practice in one of my ad accounts that I manage. So basically on Tuesday morning, I was creating a new campaign. So usually you go hit create in this green button. You go down. If you're in e-commerce, you go for sales, typical thing. And for the last 2 years, you would get, spoiler, you would get this thing. So you would get Advantage Plus shopping campaign or manual sales campaign. I have videos in the channel talking about Advantage Plus shopping campaign, how to use it, how to scale it. And the same thing for manual in the account structure videos that I also have. And it was a good distinction, right? But instead of seeing this pop-up, what I saw was directly this thing, Advantage Plus sales campaign. And this is on the right side of this, where is it? This screenshot, right? So on the right side, you see campaign score, Advantage Plus sales campaign. And I was like, what is this? Like, had never seen it. I don't know if you've seen it yet. It's in effect in some accounts, not in all accounts. Advantage Plus sales campaign, everything on budget, audience placement, campaign score 100. What is this campaign score? So I don't know. I was surprised. Then I immediately sent a message to my community, to the group coaching. CBO Advantage Plus distinction has potentially disappeared. Meta has mixed the two formats. It was like, I'll keep you updated during the week, but it looks like this in one of my accounts. And so, yeah, so also happening to this guy, drama. And I've spent a lot of money on ads, things that I usually show. Like, it's not like this will have a big effect, meaning now I need to figure out the whole new strategy, which is a pain in the ass. So if you're getting started and Advantage Plus shopping campaign was working amazing for you, let's see what happens. But also, if you were spending, in your case, 20K a day, and of those 20K, 50% of the ad spend was in Advantage Plus shopping campaign, only with one ad set, 50 ads inside, and you had that structure very dominated, not anymore. So yeah, things are changing. And I remember, to give you context, in this event by Meta, here's when, in 2023 at the beginning, when they were launching Advantage Plus shopping campaign. And I was like, oh, this works with AI. I will explain more right now in a second, but I was surprised. It's a new campaign format. It looks like a new opportunity. Nice. And then that same year, towards the end, I went to the headquarters, and here they were breaking down. Here's when I got in the beta phase. Lucky me that I went to the event, because we got into the beta phase with one client, the beta phase of Advantage Plus shopping campaign with manual bidding. And we were accepted, and I had that for Black Friday. So that was a win. But basically, yeah, all of these events talking about Advantage Plus, this thing right here, it sounded still new for a lot of people. And to give you context, Advantage Plus used to be the AI type of campaign of an account structure, where it had like a different targeting mechanism. Long story short, let's say it did not need machine learning to figure out who your customer was. The theory in the events was that this AI was able to read your account history, your profile, your clients, etc. Read all of this information and figure out who your customer is, and only target those people before you would spend any dollar, which is amazing, right? And yeah, basically at the end of the day, in practice, this campaign was chasing low-hanging fruits, like people that were about to buy in any other similar business, and hunting behind them, after them. And then it was doing also a lot of retargeting. So Advantage Plus was not famous for scaling. It was famous for having a good ROAS without spending 20K a day in one Advantage Plus campaign. You know what I mean? And then the ABO, CBO, I was using ABO for testing and CBO for real scaling. So this was depending on machine learning. It had a lower use of AI. And again, it was used for, I call it business expansion, like opening the top of the funnel and starting customer journeys of people that maybe they are not so ready to buy, but you start a new customer journey and eventually they will buy, and that's what grows the business, like the acquisition of cold people. But anyways, this was the distinction, and I was pretty comfortable here. I had a really good setup that again allowed me to get results like this. This is only 3 brands, like spending 9 million in 2 years at a ROAS of 3.6, something like that. So super profitable, high ad spend, nice. But now things have changed. So the new version is, and you see it here, you've got new sales campaign, new sales ad set, new sales ad, and campaign score. I don't know. It's quite confusing. It's quite new. I'll tell you one thing that I don't like. I don't like this campaign score because it's kind of like it's giving more power to Facebook, because if you want to change the age or you want to change the gender, we're gonna put your campaign score to 60. And my question is, if I have a low campaign score, will this increase my CPM? Because then we have a problem, and then we have to comply with Facebook. It sounds like a dictatorship. So, and another thing, I was checking Advantage Plus sales campaign. There's no article, there's no anything. It's so funny. I mean, typical from Meta, but it's so funny that they don't post any article or anything. I'm talking with the Meta team that I've got in the headquarters and see what they can share about this. I don't even know how much they know at this point, but yeah, there's pretty much no information. So I wanted to bring this to you guys. Not much to share. I'll give you now the bullet points on what to do and what's new. But yeah, new format. So we've lost the duality, and we've lost the account structure where these 2 campaigns, Advantage Plus and CBO, are very different, and therefore we scale them differently. And so I used to have this type of account structure. Of course, this is a simplified version, but ABO, US, creative testing, retargeting for recovering add to carts that we lose, and then Advantage Plus and CBO. This was phenomenal. To be honest, I was super comfortable in here, but now it's not there anymore. So let's see what we do. I'll figure it out. It's just an account structure change, but it's a pain in the ass, to be honest. And yeah, what we have right now is Advantage Plus sales campaign. Now, context for everybody, it has not been applied to all our accounts yet, okay? And then fundamental principles will remain the same. So have a good product, test relevant variables, relevant angles, relevant ad formats, and from there, scale vertically, scale horizontally, and scale intraday. It's gonna be the same thing. So fundamental principles are the exact same thing. Now, key changes. Now you can have ad sets. So usually with Advantage Plus, you could only have one ad set. Now in Advantage Plus sales campaign, you can have multiple ad sets. Okay. Point number 2, number of ads per ad set. Before, because we only had one ad set, in one Advantage Plus campaign, you could have 150 ads. Now with this Advantage Plus sales campaign, we can have 50 ads per ad set. But you basically create 3 ad sets and that's it. It's the same thing. So it's not a big change. Now about the targeting. This is interesting because there's like quote unquote improved targeting compared to old Advantage Plus shopping campaigns. So they give you more control apparently. So you can make exclusions. Yeah, you can make exclusions. You can suggestions. This thing I don't like. Age, gender, like, and you can so far you can force those things so far, and this gives you an apparent feeling of control. But I'll tell you one thing, and this is the pain in the ass with the dictatorship that I'm saying. Check it out. So in this first screenshot, you can see that if you select women, you've got this option, use as a suggestion, which says will show ads beyond your gender setting when it's likely to improve performance. It's the same thing that they did a couple of years ago with interest targeting, that you would say, yeah, my audience is interested in football, and then they would put this check at first, but then eventually you could see the check, but it was gray. You could not touch it. And it was saying like, we will automatically show your ads beyond this audience. Thanks for letting me know about this interest targeting, but I don't care. I'll show the ads to whoever I want. And I guess the same is going to happen to this eventually. But by now, they're giving you the option. So if you put women and you say only as a suggestion, check it out, your campaign score is still 100, which is nice. But when I say use women, but it's not a suggestion. Only target women, only women. Campaign score, 91. Uy, we're going down. I don't like this. And if I say age 25 plus, maybe this is 80. Oof, we're having some problems here. What's going on? And so, yeah, campaign score is just going to go down and down, which my question again is, if I have a lower campaign score, is that going to affect performance, like directly? Facebook will tell you, your ad will perform better if you had 100 campaign score, but does it affect the CPM? Does it count in the auction? Is it going to really, really, really affect you directly? Or is it just a suggestion that they're giving you here? Who knows? And then the last thing, they have removed existing customer budget cap. So remember, we could limit how much we spend in Advantage Plus shopping campaigns in our existing customers, and we would define the audience in the audience settings and account settings. So now we can't, but we can make exclusions. So you just have to exclude that audience as we did it before. And remember, we could have, what we can do now is we can have an ad set in this Advantage Plus sales campaign, which is basically a CBO with artificial intelligence. We can have an ad set dedicated to retargeting inside this campaign mixed with prospecting ad sets. Will it work? I don't know. So I have to go now through the testing period, and then I will come up with my own strategies and share them slowly. So yeah, as a conclusion, Meta is mixing this old control where you can change the gender, change the age, change the everything exclusions, and they're mixing that with their new artificial intelligence. So it's like a mix. Could be they're mixing the best of both worlds. We will see. And anyways, I'll make videos on these strategies and what I do with these new campaigns. So I will suggest you right now to subscribe to the channel just to be updated on what I'm doing at high ad spend, selling in multiple countries, and then I will be sharing that. So make sure you don't miss out. And again, fundamental principles and smart advertising will be the drivers of success as always. So no worries on this change. It is a pain in the ass. It is annoying, but I guess that's every change. So it's gonna be okay as long as we do good marketing. So I hope the video was useful. More things coming about this campaign format in the channel. I'll keep you posted, and I wish you a great weekend. Bye-bye. Ciao.